Gianni Infantino. Mexico defies Concacaf to join Argentina in supporting FIFA president. Published, the Mexican Football Federation has broken ranks with its regional governing body Concacaf to come out in support of under-fire FIFA president Gianni Infantino. Concacaf, which runs football in North and Central America and the Caribbean, called for a comprehensive reckoning of Infantino's presidency after he aborted plans to sell off stakes in the World Cup to private investors. However, 2026 World Cup co-hosts Mexico have backed Infantino's leadership amid widespread calls for him to resign. The FMF Mexican FA supports President Infantino's leadership in continuing to promote the development of football through institutional strengthening, a statement read. It echoed a statement from Conmebol, South America's governing body, in saying it would reject any attempt to remove Infantino without a vote involving all 211 FIFA members.
So why is everyone suddenly talking about GLP-1?
It's the hormone that helps control cravings, blood sugar, and appetite. Basically, it tells your brain you're full.
Most GLP-1 supplements out there are actually cinnamon or turmeric in a capsule,
Which don't actually support GLP-1.
Edavita GLP-1 is different. It's the first capsule with Akkermansia, a gut bacteria linked to GLP-1 release.
Plus berberine, green tea, grapeseed, hibiscus, and prebiotics to feed the good bacteria.
Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/7 to explore the details.
The FMF will neither recognize nor approve any process convened outside of that institutional framework, and it joins the call made by President Infantino to collectively continue developing football for the benefit of the 211 member associations. It added. However, Conmebol did express its concern about the repeated unilateral actions taken without resorting to dialogue or the institutional mechanisms provided for dealing with this type of situation. Meanwhile, the Football Association of 2026 World Cup runners-up Argentina praised Infantino for recognizing and apologizing for his errors. It described his decade-long tenure as FIFA president as centered on the development of soccer worldwide and institutional strength based on a clear, stable, and transparent governance model. Infantino is unanimously backed by the Confederation of African Football, CAF, but faces opposition from European football's governing UEFA and Concacaf. European teams could still boycott the World Cup as UEFA said its conditions had not been met, despite Infantino's plan being aborted. Assurances have to be made that such attempts to disfigure the game in this way will never be made again, a UEFA statement read. These conditions have not been met. UEFA has already said it has lost confidence in Infantino, calling the FIFA Forward Enterprise, FFE, proposal a shabby, backroom, opaque deal. The English FA has sent a letter withdrawing its support for Infantino, while Wales, Albania, and Croatia are among other individual associations to have turned their back on the 56-year-old. Concacaf described Infantino's proposal as a symptom of leadership that has stopped putting football first, and that this recent unilateral and egregious act of poor governance and leadership follows a pattern of missteps and similar behavior. However, unlike UEFA, it did not go as far as to say it had lost confidence in the FIFA president. Before Infantino withdrew his proposal, the Asian Football Confederation, AFC, said it stood in solidarity with UEFA and Concacaf in opposition to the plans. Infantino had offered all associations $40 £30 if they backed a proposal for private investment in its tournaments, including the Men's and Women's World Cups, through the FFE subsidiary. During a meeting of FIFA executives in Morocco on Wednesday, the world governing body said mistakes regarding FFE were acknowledged, saying it was not the intention for the FIFA Council and Members Association to feel excluded from the process and that the process should have been handled differently. UEFA's statement in response added, UEFA made it abundantly clear in its statement on Saturday that it has lost confidence in Gianni Infantino's presidency. Yesterday's announcement that some people employed by the FIFA president and whose careers depend on his favor agree with him changes nothing. FIFA has been approached for comment.